Balenciaga?
Yeah, I like Balenciaga.
If I offered to buy you some heels, what would you do?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
All right, so you gotta dig in the trash can. First thing you find food-wise, you just gotta eat.
Okay.
Let's go.
Really, nigga?
You ready?
Balenciaga.
Wait, tell me. So you don't want the heels, you take those.
Okay, I'll take these.
All right, guys, so you saw this, right? And I wanted to play that in the beginning of the video so you see what's going on. Here you have the game. Walking into the mall, a young white lady stops him and they have a conversation about Balenciaga shoes. All right. What will you do to get these shoes? That's the most important part there. What do you want to do? Now, that's important because she ended up, eating the trash to do that, whatever, to get whatever she wanted. That's not besides the point. But here's the correlated thing that a lot of you guys missed in this. The game represents what a lot of us men want to become. Somebody known, somebody powerful, somebody wealthy. I think every man wants that. Why? Because you have money, it's nice to buy things, but obviously dating women is not as hard as when you're broke. Even if a woman doesn't know you have money, you have more opportunities as a man with money. You can go to different places that people can't go to and be in circles where people know that you have money. For example, if you end up in the Maldives and you meet women in Maldives, obviously you're the bum in Maldives. So people are not going to treat you differently because you're in Maldives. If you frequent certain hotels, certain restaurants, certain places, the country clubs, people let their guards down because of who you are, right? And so because of that, your interactions with women are not going to be the same. But now look at her. She was willing to do anything. She said it, right? I'll do anything. Anything, he said? Yes, anything. But what if it wasn't eating trash? What if it was booty clapping sounds? Right? What if it was sex? Obviously, she would have did it. But now here's where the rubber meets the road, guys. And we're going to talk about this, especially as men who want to be successful or overachievers. When you start to get money, you start to get fame, and women will do anything just because it's you. Oh, you feel like you deserve it, right? Here's the consequence. People are going to feel bad about that later. Ever heard of Mike Tyson? George Foreman's going through something from the 70s now. 50 years down the line, Bill Cosby. Guys, just because a woman will do something with you doesn't mean that you do it. Now here, it's all on tape. What about situations that are not on tape? Because again, to get in there, some people will do anything. But what happens when it backfires? And guys are let me just say this. Most guys are too stupid to realize that. All right. Here's what's going to happen to the majority of guys in the United States that get rich. 80% of those guys will find a way to lose their money somehow to a woman or to family members. Okay. Because why? We're dumb. Men process things a lot differently than most people. Let me tell you what it is. You worked hard to have something. You get money. You dress better. You take care of yourself better. You think that people like you as much as you like yourself. That's the biggest mistake. Something that I've learned in my journey towards getting, wherever I have now. People don't like you for what you can, because it's you. That's how people make you feel. People always like you for what you can do for them. You're not that important to most people. Even if they do throw themselves at you, you want to feel like that because people are smart enough to make you feel good. If you have money and a woman understands it, if she's somewhat willing to deal with you, she's not going to tell you, look, the only reason why I'm dealing with you is because you have $1 or $2. She's not going to say that. She'll be nice. She'll make herself available to you. But you might not even get the same experience as a guy she's really attracted to. You know what? Go let her find the guy she thinks is really attractive. That guy could be broke. You're not going to get the same sexual experience as that guy, and you have money. Okay? So men need to start to understand, because you think you're special, most people, 99% of women, do not think you're special, even when you have money. All right? You need to understand that. You're just special as far as the case you have something that they can get from you. It's a transaction most of the time. All right? The women that typically will accept you or will deal with you are typically going to be a woman maybe in your social class, your same social economic background, a woman who has something to lose like you. That's when it's going to be more favorable for you as the interaction. But usually if it's not that situation, you're not going to benefit from it for the most part. You need to stop looking at yourself as if you're a god. Most people will let you believe that about yourself. They'll let you be dumb enough to think that you're a special guy, but you're not to them. All right? That's how you find out. And then when you get hit with a lawsuit or sexual harassment later, you'll find out all along that you were just looked at as a come up. Some of you guys will even marry these chicks. Let me tell you something. Look at Dr. Dre, Nicole Young. They were together for 20 years. When Dr. Dre met Nicole Young, he was already successful, very rich. She was married to Sedell Threatt. And if you guys remember him from the Lakers back in the day, pretty good defender, point guard, played in the league. She liked rich guys. Dr. Dre thought he was special. There is nothing about Dr. Dre that she felt was special other than the fact that it's Dr. Dre. Years later, you find out she don't want you. I want half of your money that you didn't work for. Now you're sitting there thinking about like, oh my God, you don't love me. Bro, that's not the case. All right? And the same thing with the game in this video. Here's this girl willing to eat trash for you for some Balenciagas. But even if it was something that was sexual, what are you going to find out? Okay, 5 to 10 years ago, oh, he did this. He coerced me. He have a lawsuit for something she agreed upon. Guys, stop taking stuff from women for free. There's usually a price tag for it. I'll do anything to be with you. Really? Anything? Yes, anything. You should start running right away. If you're in America, run. Oh, anything? Remember Derrick Rose? She had some chick that he was dealing with. He was like, the girl was sleeping with him and his friends because she would do anything to be with them, right? Nobody's going to do anything for you for free because it's you. No one loves you that much. Okay? Nobody cares about you that much. You need to understand that if you're a guy that has money, nobody loves you like that. Nobody. Maybe your mom, maybe your dad. Everybody else wants money from you. Probably them too. Just understand what it is. In America, it is what it is. All right? Most people, unless they're in your same socioeconomic background, she's rich, you're rich also. But if a woman has nothing to lose and you have everything to lose and she wants to be with you, there's a reason for that. Okay? Especially if nobody was taking care of her before and you are. There's a reason for that. You need to run fast away. And this is an example that women will do stuff for guys if they can get on. They can even have a boyfriend. Like, oh, you're the game? I'll do anything for you. Anything? Yeah, anything. You find out, lawsuit. You're broke. You're in jail. You're R. Kelly. Guys, be careful out there. Don't fall for the okie doke. A lot of ladies out here, if you become successful, they don't like you that much, bro. Understand they don't. It's a hard thing for a guy with an ego, right? You think you're great. You think you're not that important. You just have money or influence. Let it be that. If you look at it from that way, you won't be disappointed. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.